Hey friends, thanks for stopping by my YouTube channel. I really appreciate you being here. Today, the topic for discussion is how often should you train? So if you haven't already, please subscribe to my YouTube channel. Feel free to drop a like, leave a comment, ask any questions, and for sure forward this video to anyone that you think might find it helpful. So let's dive right in. How many days a week should you be training and working out? So it really depends on the person in terms of what are your goals, and then like a whole bunch of other factors. How much time do you have? How old are you? Where are you in your fitness journey? So we got to look at a lot of different pieces before we just say like black and white, this is how often you should train. Someone who's like just getting started on a fitness program might look at starting with just like 3 to 4 workouts a week, making sure that they're not doing too much too soon. So you're managing that volume. So obviously they're not going to get super sore or risk injury, and just feel like intimidated, tired, beat up. They don't want to come back to the gym because they're having trouble sitting down on the toilet, and just really the sort of like initial commitment might seem overwhelming. So that new person is going to probably require a little bit less, and they're going to get pretty remarkable results just with like smaller dosing. Someone who is like more intermediate or advanced, again, there's going to be some variance there depending on things like age. Again, what's your schedule like? What is your stress like in terms of the rest of your life? How much are you working? Do you have really busy commitments with your family and your job and stuff like that? So all of these things need to be factored in. If somebody is doing something super sport specific, then again, that's got to be factored in. So I find for my demographic, the clients that I work with typically are training anywhere from 4 to 5 days a week. And I really don't have anyone that I would recommend that they need more than that, especially 5 workouts. We start getting into 6 days a week. It's kind of like, why? We're not really going to optimize that recovery. Chances are like the balance isn't quite where it needs to be, could start to interfere with like other aspects of your life, which just make it less enjoyable. And again, like I think too, when we talk about the demographic of clients that I work with, anywhere from in general, there's a few youngins in there for sure, but 35 to 60, 65, we need more recovery. And that's something that I've really noticed in the last few years for myself, is that some weeks I'm just better with 4 workouts. And if I do get in a 5th one, my rate of perceived exertion and my overall output is lower. And I go into the workout with that intention, deciding, I'm going to move today, but I am not going 110%. I've actually made another YouTube video about this. Does every workout have to be 110%? And the answer is like unequivocally, no, it doesn't. So yeah, you will find that you'll need a little bit more recovery. And it really, again, depends on your program. If your workouts are like 60 minutes to 90 minutes, again, do you need that 5th day? And you certainly very most likely do not need that 6th day. So lots of things to consider. Again, like newbie versus intermediate versus experienced. What are the goals? How much time do you have? Some people have 30 minutes to work out. Those people might be able to get away, with those 4 to 5 workouts for sure, and not feel too banged up. Other people are going to spend a little bit more time in the gym and may need more time to recover. And then again, if you have goals of like growth, wanting to see like strength gains and wanting to see your body like grow some tissue, recovery is such an important part of your journey. So not giving yourself an opportunity to rest and recover is actually impeding your progress and hurting the time that you are spending in the gym. So definitely a good conversation to have with your coach or your trainer, something to look at if you are handling your own programming and going to the gym and stuff like that. I always say to my clients, like, less is more. I mean, obviously there is a drop off there, a law of diminishing return. Nothing is nothing, but it's really easy to overdo it in the gym with your time and with your overall volume when you're a super motivated person. So definitely consider taking that, advice and thinking like, probably 4 is the sweet spot for most people. And if you get in 3 or you get in 5, just depending on your goals, that works too. I hope you guys found this video really helpful. And again, please feel free to comment, ask any questions, and send it to anyone who you think needs to take some rest days. Thanks, guys.